Hello, today is Thursday the 20th of May 2010 and I'm Nikki giving you the daily outlook from MaxiForex. The dollar weakened versus the euro and the pound over speculations regarding more plans to rescue the euro. Nasdaq and Dow Jones declined by minus 0.82% and minus 0.63% respectively, as the euro's rally wasn't able to motivate buyers to enter the market. CPI came out weaker than expected with minus 0.1% versus 0.2% forecast. Crude oil gained back above $70, closing at $72.20 a barrel with a 2.75% rise. Gold declined by minus 1.79%, closing at $1,193 an ounce. Today, weekly unemployment claims are expected with 439,000 versus 444,000 prior. Philly Fed manufacturing index is expected stronger with 21.9 versus 20.2 prior. The euro rose from its four-year low, gaining by 1.5% versus the dollar over speculations European leaders may announce steps to help the euro and spur traders to close their short positions. Equity markets continue declining despite the euro's strengthening. Overall, Euro-USD traded with a low of 1.2144 and a high of 1.2431. Euro-USD jumped above following extreme oversold RSI conditions, but the main trend continues to be downwards. Today, German PPI is expected with a 0.6% versus 0.7% prior. The pound gained versus the dollar following the euro's gains amid rumours the European leaders will come up with a new bailout plan for the EU indebted countries. Overall, GBP USD traded with a low of 1.4237 and a high of 1.4466. GBP USD wasn't able to cross above its previous day's high, and the main trend continues to be bearish. Today, retail sales are expected with 0.3% versus 0.4% prior. MPC member Posen will speak in Berlin. The yen continued gaining versus the dollar after a weaker CPI in the US made investors prefer the safety of the yen. Prelim GDP came out weaker than expected with 1.2% versus 1.4% prior. Overall, USD JPY traded with a low of 90.94 and a high of 92.15. USD JPY is headed lower after failing to cross above its 50 daily moving averages. Today, BOJ will release its interest rate decision, which is expected unchanged with 0.1%. The Canadian dollar continued declining versus the dollar as global stocks continued declining after Germany's naked short selling ban, which lowered risk appetite. Overall, USD CAD traded with a low of 1.0385 and a high of 1.0538. USD CAD continues upwards after touching the 78.60% Fibonacci retracement of the upward movement it started in mid-April. The pair is located near its 200-day moving average, which is likely to act as a resistance and detain the pair's upward movement around 1.0450. Today, leading index is expected with 0.7% versus 1% prior. Well, that's all for today, and be sure to visit us at maxiforex.ru.